Welcome to Scoodle a Doodle with Sam
and Kayla.
We have been drinking for a few hours before we started recording. Cheers.
Yeah, we got
a bit sidetracked.
We started to just update each other, and then we're like, wait, we need to actually just put the recorder on.
Honestly, it was like wild, and then I was like, we need to start this.
You know, I used to play the recorder in like elementary school, and I was so bad at it that I would literally.
You were bad at the recorder?
Yeah. I would literally stand there every time we would have a performance. I would stand there and I wouldn't blow it in. I would just move my fingers.
Wait, you were such a fake. Never do. Like was it hopscotch?
I don't know.
Frogs.
I just hated it.
That was the only instrument
I would look at other people and go like this.
I was literally just telling Kayla how I was in band for 2 years in high school. I think it was like freshman and sophomore year, and I like just wanted to get out of class, so I joined band. And my dad like spent so much money on a flute for me, and I only wanted to be in the band because I had a crush on the drummer. It was this boy Robbie. He played the drums and he was such a badass. And then it was the first clarinet player, this girl. She was so fucking hot, and so I was like purposely really bad at the flute so I could sit next to her. And yeah, that was the story I was telling before we started recording it.
Sam,
but I was so bad at the recorder.
You were?
I know. I was such a slut. I think like my whole life I've been kind of a slut. I got married in kindergarten to this boy named John Bay.
Wait, tell me your story because I got married too.
So all the girls wanted John, but he loves me because I didn't give him attention. Because
you're gay.
Probably. I liked his friends though, the girls. But we like got married on the playground. It was beautiful. We had a flower girl, not for free. We had a flower girl. I think some random kid married us. So John Bay.
Did he give you a ring?
No. We were in kindergarten.
I got a ring. Not a real one.
What the fuck?
So when growing up, my neighbors, they were like directly across from us. There were two boys.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and my brother growing up, and we were all friends. And the younger brother was friends with me, and we like got along so well. My mom always tells me, I don't really remember this, but my mom always tells me that like me and him would play together so well because he would come and play Barbies with me, and then I would go and like play like guns or whatever, I don't know. That's with him.
So cute. Like equal for everybody.
We were like seriously, this is why I've always had guy friends in my life. I hate to be that girl that's like, I get along with guys, like girls whatever.
Just don't she's not a pick-me.
I'm not that. I promise. Like I choose a girl over a man. I choose a female over a man all the time. Mm-hmm. They just don't really like me back.
I love you.
So it's rare for me to have
Kayla chooses me over her boyfriends.
I do.
She's a great friend.
I always will choose a female. They just don't usually like me back. So anyway, this guy was such a good friend to me, and we were like really young. And then I remember one day I came outside. He was on his driveway, and he had a ring, and he said, "Kayla, will you marry me?" And it wasn't like
you might actually be married.
Am I married?
Oh my god.
Maybe this is
why hasn't been working
out.
This
is why it hasn't been working out with anyone.
Go back to your husband.
I need to be with my husband.
Go back to your husband.
This is the solution. Honestly, I wonder what that man is doing right now.
Literally imagine you go back to him and you have the best life ever.
Can you imagine?
We play this back for him next year.
Okay, so I was talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This was when I lived in North Hollywood. And this was when I had my TikTok about basically talking about men and how I hated them and all my crazy stories about them. And
no wonder I liked all of those videos.
And he saw that. And he was like, so anyway, he was over one day. We were having a few drinks. This was back in my day when I used to smoke every day, drink every day. My drinks were like triple shot drinks.
Literally, me too.
Yeah.
I would pour you drinks, and I'd be like, I would wait for your face, and you just be like,
Yeah, because that's what
and
we're
I'd be
used
like,
to.
oh, she's good.
Because we were living in West
I was
Hollywood.
like, just like this.
That's what we did. We went to the Abbey every week where it was this much alcohol and this much mixer. So it was normal for us. I literally, do you remember when I used to drink tequila straight?
Yeah.
I would drink.
There was just
what was
ice
it?
as the mixer.
I would drink reposado.
reposado.
What was it? Casamigos reposado.
Reposado,
on the
I
rocks.
remember.
That's what I used to drink.
Casamigos reposado on the rocks.
God, I can't believe I used to do that. Anyway,
You're wild.
we were wild. Yes. Anyway, so this man was over. I made us our strong drinks. I was like, let's smoke also because I love to smoke.
That's like wild though. I would throw up. How do you do that?
I don't anymore. I can't now. I used to.
Like later, I'm gonna smoke weed, and if I throw up, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
How do you do it without the
I
other
don't know. I just always have. But I can't do it now. But anyway, so I made these drinks. We were smoking. All of a sudden, we're like sitting on the couch just watching probably something about Charles Manson. I don't know. It was something.
The typical
Creepy.
Tuesday
And
night.
he's like, he starts like sweating, like profusely sweating.
You're like
I was
sitting on your couch.
Yeah. Remember my old apartment where it was like this and then the air conditioner was
La
like,
Brea?
no, in North Hollywood. And so he's like, he starts sweating and he's like, oh, I'm like really hot. And I was like, oh, you want me to turn the air on? Like, and he's like, yeah, let me turn it on. He gets up, stands up, goes to walk over because the controller for the air conditioner was on top of it. He's like, can I just turn it on? I was like, yeah. He walks up. Okay, first of all, this man's huge. You know how I like my men.
Mm-hmm.
Large, 6'3" and over, like large
Yeah.
men. He was one of them. He gets up, walks to the air conditioner to get the controller, has his drink in his hand, collapses on the ground.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what? What's wrong? And I go over, and he's just like this, and he goes, what happened? And I said,
Oh no.
what? He had his drink in his hand still, never spilled his drink.
Like also impressive.
I was like, what? And he goes, what just happened? I said, you just fell. You made a large sound because you were a large man. It scared me. And he's like, later he admits to me that he cannot smoke and drink together because he passes out.
Oh my god, but he was like trying. That's so nice.
He was trying so hard. He's like, I just wanted to do this. Like,
He's like, I just need the fucking air at this point. Keep it alive.
and then he says to me,
I'm just imagining him sitting there like, what can I ask her for that wouldn't be weird right now? Is it air? Because that's what I need.
he literally had sweat beads going down his leg.
Oh
and then
my
he goes,
god.
And then he goes, what he says, he's like, I gotta go home. And I was like, why? And he's like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I can't believe this happened. And I'm like, it doesn't bother
so
me. It really doesn't bother me. I
sad.
don't care. And he's like, and then he goes, I'm gonna go home. I'm sorry. It's just my ego. I'm a man. I have this ego. It's just hurting me. And I was like, okay, if you need to go home,
Even
that's
as
fine.
a woman, I would be like, I'm dipping, babe. That was weird.
And then he goes, he says goodbye. And he goes, will you promise me just not to talk about this on your TikTok?
Oh my god.
I said, okay, I promise. I've never spoken about it till right now.
It's okay. That's like really sad. The poor
I
guy.
felt so bad. I was like, literally, I was only talking on TikTok about guys that were like assholes or like doing crazy shit. I'm like, you didn't do anything wrong to me. Like, why would I speak about that? But
You're like,
now I am.
babe, do you need water? Like, you're fainting.
I got him a cloth. I got him water. I was like, what else can I do? He's
You're like
he's I just-
elevating his feet. You're like, the blood flows to the heart this way. It's okay.
He's like, I just need to go home and like be alone and like decompress from this embarrassing moment. And I was like, I felt sad.
Honestly, I get it for him.
I
And I
never,
love that he like got himself together to admit that that's what needed to happen.
isn't that so crazy?
Because sometimes like there's been moments where I've been at like somebody's house and I'm like, I'm way too drunk for this right now, and I've just been like, gotta go, and I just leave.
yeah.
He's like, hold on, I just fainted and I need to go take care of myself. I I just like, I don't want to put you in like through this moment with me.
Last night, I went to go see 50 Cent.
Oh my god, party in the club.
First of all, I have to say that 50 Cent I love because grew up on his
He was
music.
shot like 19 times or something.
Was he?
Yeah, he was shot so many times.
He
And
was?
he lives. That was his like claim to fame.
I didn't know that.
He was shot so many times and he lived.
No wonder I
Many
love him.
many men wish death upon me. Yeah.
No wonder I love a man with a backstory that's gone through shit. I want to help
A
a
fucking
man.
thug is what you like. Oh my god, someone tried to kill him?
I love you just because you have almost been done.
50 cents? What the fuck, Kayla?
Okay, so
You should be a lesbian.
you know me. I love him rough. Love him rough. Love
They're
him.
literally like, I sold crack for 10 years
Oh
and
my God.
I'm about to go to jail. And Kayla's like, literally like,
Come to
here is
me.
my heart. Take it.
Remember when I thought I got ghosted and he just went to jail?
Yeah, that was fun. Kayla was having a meltdown thinking this guy, he was super nice, by the way. I feel like that's just like me at this point. I'm like, he was so nice. It's so weird that happened.
No, but he really was.
He was really
such a
kind. He had very
person.
kind eyes.
He did. And honestly, to this day, I don't have many bad things to say about him
I'm
other
so
than he went to
surprised.
prison.
I'm so surprised he was locked up. Who would lock up such a man with kind eyes?
No, he was too
No,
gentle.
he literally
was too
went to
gentle.
prison. He was like transporting drugs from state to state. And this girl thought that she was ghosted. And my ex and I were like, well, let's just like look at the
I was
jail.
like at their house and I'm like, your ex was like, what's going on with blah blah blah? And I was like, he ghosted me. And she's like, I don't believe that. Like, he really liked you. I saw
He
it.
liked her a
She's
lot.
like, no, something happened. He's either dead or he's in jail. Let's Google him. We Google this man. He is in prison.
He's in federal prison for transporting drugs from state to state.
I was like, honestly, it made me feel a little bit better because I'm like,
Well, you're like,
I don't
well,
wanna be
thank
ghosted.
God.
At least I wasn't ghosted, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was so sweet too when he hit me up after he got out.
oh yeah, his first message
She
to
was
me
like, Sam, I always really liked you a lot. How's Kayla? I'm like, were you in jail?
his first text to me. He gets out and he messages me, hey, sorry, got locked up. What's up?
Sorry, I had a little moment right there.
And then I started ignoring. Actually, no, I gave him a chance. He came over.
Yeah.
We were trying to like figure things out, but I was like, you know what? I feel like I've just grown from this situation. Of course, as they all do, when they can't get to me anymore, they go to Sam. They're like, please let Caleb talk to me.
I was like, I don't know, Kayla, he's really nice. He's sitting there gassing me up every day.
He actually really did like you. He always liked you.
I really liked him too. He was so nice, honestly.
you know
There's been guys that
Oh
you've
my
been in
God.
very serious relationships with that I've not even
Hate.
gotten to know and that I fucking hate. And then there's this man in prison who's asking me how my day was. I'm like, at this point, am I gonna date him?
No. You can have him. You can have him. I'll
We
give
can
him.
talk about jail together. We're relate so much. I'm like, bologna sandwiches are gross, right?
Oh my gosh. I remember he came over afterwards. I asked him 20 million questions because you know that was a 60 days in or whatever. I was like, wait, is it really like this? And I asked him so many questions and he was like, yeah, this, that.
You're like, the food's shit, right? No, it's like gourmet. You're being lied to on TV.
He's like, actually, it was such a good experience. I want to go back.
I'm literally applying again.
I'm applying.
I'm
applying for going
I
to jail.
need to go.
Prison, whatever it is. No, wait.
So anyway, 50 Cent was amazing.
Oh, yeah. So 50 Cent. So I was in this VIP section.
Mm-hmm.
Just got in. Last minute, somebody had a table. They're like, do you want to come? You know, most girls don't like me.
I don't know why yet.
I'm always here wanting to
It's
have
because
girlfriends.
you're literally a beautiful angel.
I don't know. I literally always want to have girlfriends. It's just hard to make them. Girls are fucking bitches, okay?
Girls
That's
are
the real
bitches.
thing.
And I
It's
love
hard.
women. I'm not trying to compete with you for your boyfriend. I'm literally trying to get with you.
I just want to be your friend.
She just wants to be your friend.
So anyway, this girl is in the VIP. I walk up to her because she has beautiful nails. I was like, oh fuck.
There's a piece of hair.
I know, I can't really get it.
The whole nose
I know, I'm like, damn, I've already gotten it fixed one time. Don't break it again.
I felt it coming over.
Actually, break it so I can get it really fixed. Good. Go ahead. Get some insurance covered. Anyway, so this girl, I was like, literally walked in. She was one of the only people there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, your nails are so pretty or something. I don't know. Anyway, I started talking to her. This girl is going to be our new best friend. I'm telling you.
I love friends.
So we have matching tattoos. She had a ghost face tattoo in the
Oh,
exact same spot. And we were like, I dropped my phone because in the back of my phone is Ghostface also. If you don't know,
Big fan of Ghostface.
Love
If you
him.
didn't know, are you real fans?
love him. And she's like, wait, Ghostface on your phone? And I was like, I showed her my tattoo. She's like, wait, we had matching tattoos. We became best friends. So
That's
long story
wild.
short, I went there for 50 Cent and left
Wait,
with
hers was on her arm too?
the right arm in the exact same spot, except it was large.
That's insane.
And then she shows me on her back or somewhere she had like different horror characters. We love horror movies. Like
Mhm.
it is a passion. And I was like, oh my god. And then she goes, this is my best friend. That's her wife. I said, your best friend's a lesbian?
Lesbian?
My best friend's a lesbian.
Oh my god, that's
Are we-
so wild.
Are we best friends right now? Because we literally are the same person.
I love that.
So now we're all gonna hang out.
If us gays can just bring you together, that's all we want to do.
No, I think we should all hang out because it was so.
No, I'm down.
I literally hung out with her the entire night. It was so fun. She was so cool, so
Okay.
laid back. And she texted me, "Did you get home safe?" I was like, "Oh,
That's so
she's
sweet.
a nice person."
That's something I would do.
I know. I'm like, I feel like we would all
I
get
didn't
along.
ask you that. I was just watching all night.
You have my location.
I love watching my little Sims moving
Let's go.
around. What's Kayla doing tonight?
Wait, do you remember?
No, I saw you were at Panera today.
Oh, you did.
I was like, this is really weird for Kayla.
I don't ever go anywhere other than
When you
home.
came and you told me you went to Panera, I was like, oh my god, that was real.
You're like, oh, I,
I was
knew
like,
that.
I was literally looking at the shopping center. I was like, there's no way she's at Panera. I was like, what other place would she be at?
Wait, why would I not be at Panera?
Because it's like processed food.
Oh.
It's fast processed deli food.
Yeah.
So I was like, this feels weird that Kayla would be there. I was like, is she at the auto shop? I don't know what she's doing. I get bored and I watch.
Remember when I had a date and you showed up?
Can I just preface this was like we shared our locations for like safety purposes.
I started sharing my
But nowhere
location.
would we ever be able to help each other. It was always one of us was like having a rough
Wasted.
time. Like
We
it
were
was
both wasted 24/7. There's nothing we could do. For
who's
each other.
gonna help us when we're both
We're just gonna show up and be like, "What, bitch?"
Yeah, honestly, in my mind I was like, well, if there was ever like a documentary, I could at least feel like she was here that night. And
You can go to
Kayla
police.
would never go to a Panera. So whoever was with her at that Panera was fucking holding a gun to her head. Anyway, you're a Panera
I do
earlier.
love their Mediterranean veggie sandwich though. It has hummus and like cucumbers, tomatoes.
Can I just
So
say, and this is a message to Panera.
good. Yeah.
So I used to love Panera. They used to have a French onion soup.
That's what I got today.
No,
I got it.
No, you don't like it anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's awful.
Okay.
So I used to
So
love
bad. It's so bad.
it. It's literally grease. It's like a bowl of oil with a lump of cheese.
It is though. It is.
And I was
But I was
like,
hungover today and it tasted so good.
that's fair. Anything's good hungover. But I was like, I literally went to the counter the day that I was exposed to this monstrosity. And I was like, what is this? And they were like, oh, like French onion. I was like, what happened? Like, it used to be so good. Why does it look like this? And I was like, it's like a bowl of grease with a lump of cheese. And they were like, oh, that's bistro style.
What does that mean?
So anyone that's going to Panera, don't get the French onion
Please don't
soup.
tell me there's animal products in it.
No, it's just bistro style. It's like extra oil with more cheese. I don't fucking know what bistro style is, but it's the worst experience ever.
You know what I found out about their broccoli cheddar soup? Used to love it, but I always got sick afterwards. And I didn't know why.
My Nana's a big fan.
Huh?
My Nana's a big fan.
Well, it probably didn't bother her, but I thought it was vegetarian. There's actually chicken fat and like chicken in it. I stopped eating it. I knew it always made my stomach hurt, but I was like, oh, it's just the cheese in it. No, there's fucking chicken in that shit.
Chicken stock.
No, like chicken. You look at the ingredients.
Even
chicken.
me
It
as
says chicken.
a meat lover, that is really upsetting to me. Why is there chicken in my broccoli cheddar?
Yeah.
That
chicken
feels like
fat,
a weird surprise.
Chicken fat and chicken. Look at the ingredients. I have not eaten it since I found that out.
Well, fuck you, Panera. What the hell happens?
I don't know. I don't eat meat.
If this video is only for
Also-
our 3 followers, it's for Panera tonight.
Can we also?
Can we tag them?
Yeah, we can. Can we also talk about how? Do you remember how every time we used to go out and I would order like the cauliflower?
Literally,
wings?
there was always, at this point, I'm not even joking, I was almost banking on it because we got so many free shots from this girl getting chicken constantly.
I would eat it twice. I swallowed chicken. I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in like over 10 years.
She's literally like, I'm a vegan and I really like cauliflower. Can I have cauliflower? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. We have cauliflower for vegans. And somehow, every fucking time, this girl gets a piece of chicken in her cauliflower.
You know what?
And we have to complain and we get shots of tequila usually.
Do you remember when I was leaving LA and I had my like going away thing at that place in Miho?
Where I fell?
No, that was at Beaches. It was the place where we first met and we ate. It was right across from
Wait, the place with the big lamps?
I don't remember.
What's it called? It's
Stash.
Oh, Stash. They have excuse me, they have vegan food. I like their vegan food.
Yeah, but do you remember that day we ordered the cauliflower, like wings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They brought out chicken. I ate it, swallowed it, and I said, I was drunk at this point. I said, I think that might have been chicken. And you were like, oh God, here we go again. You open it, you're like, this is all chicken. We asked the guy, we say, hey, we ordered the cauliflower, it's chicken, she's a vegan, she just ate it. And he goes, oh yeah, we were out of the cauliflower, so I just brought you chicken. Are you fucking kidding me? A vegan
That's actually a while.
and he just didn't care. He's like,
and I was probably like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
we didn't even get anything for free that day. I got fucking chicken in my throat.
Should you just start eating meat again, honestly?
No, it's so disgusting.
I don't think you can safely be a vegan in this country.
Gross.
Alright. How many minutes has it been?
We have about 45 minutes now. First one, we were probably have to cut most of it, but I think that's pretty good.
Alright, yeah, I can't do anymore.
Okay, let's say goodbye.